It was a Friday. Yeah, I remember. It was a Friday because I remember the day before was a Thursday. And okay, so I was going into the woods. I was gonna take a picture, take some movies. Got in about 4 miles, and all of a sudden I heard this noise. And then I heard it again. It was a rustling of the leaves, but it was louder than just a small animal. And then I looked. And what I filmed right there, the world would not believe. More than that, I needed to have him. I needed to have it, this creature. And I was getting closer and closer, and then it would move to the side, and then its head would go down, and then finally I tackled it. And it looked at me, and it growled, and it said,
"Get off me, you dumb idiot!"
That was the beginning of a really good friendship. Yeah, me and Doug. He liked to be called Doug. So after that, every now and then I'd go back in the woods, film some more.
The first time he returned, I was wearing some work pants and a really nice jacket that I used to wear a lot. But then he told me I had to be naked. And I thought, what kind of film is this? If I'm going to get naked, there better be something in it for me.
So I brought him a bicycle, and then, one of those bouncy things.
I had a lot of fun with the trampoline.
Doug had no idea all the money I was making here. Yeah, I was filming theaters, lots of media attention, TV interviews. Yeah, those were the good times. Granted, with one guy capturing footage of Bigfoot, candid footage, 4 times, people are going to get suspicious.
It was the 5th time that he came back that he brought a tricycle.
In hindsight, I shouldn't have got the tricycle.
I said, "Jim, listen, even if I could fit into this thing, I already have the one with 2 wheels. What good is this going to do?" I could tell he felt bad, so I took advantage of him.
So when Doug said, "If you want more footage, I get to wear my jacket this time." Had I been a little bit wiser with my money, we could have foregone that footage. Bigfoot wearing a jacket was laughed out of the theaters.
The next time Jim came to visit, he was with these guys with white lab coats.
I thought my discovery warranted scientific research, and so did the scientists.
Before I knew it, I was being tied up and dragged to the back of a vehicle.
I guess I felt a little guilty, but he didn't have to go and say,
"Let me say goodbye to my daughter. That's all I asked." And somehow that got translated into "go find my daughter and all the other people in my village and throw them into cages." Ridiculous.
So the government gave me some money to keep my mouth shut. It wasn't too long before the word came out, though.
And the worst part of it was that I never got to see my jacket again. And I really loved that jacket. I really loved it. It was a really nice jacket.
In the year 1693, the town of Salem, Massachusetts was going through a period of tremendous unrest. A young woman gave birth to a set of twins, one boy, one girl, and unfortunately they had a genetic mutation which allowed them to grow hair over their entire bodies. Once the townsfolk found out about this, they attempted to drive these people out of town and into the forest. or so legend has it. Hello, I'm Branford Stone. After their capture in the 1960s, Sasquatches were subject to various experiments that were done primarily behind closed doors. Yielding very few results, these Sasquatches were turned over to the public. Appearing in circus acts all across the country, Sasquatches became the talk of the town. That was until tragedy struck. At one sold-out performance, a Sasquatch juggler let loose of one of his torches, instantly lighting himself on fire, and he burned to a crisp. Once his hair had burned completely off, a tremendous revelation came about. Sasquatches are hairy people, tremendously hairy people, but people nonetheless. It didn't take long for stragglers from the hippie movement to take up arms to fight for the Sasquatch rights. By the late 1970s, Sasquatches were on the fast track to assimilate into human society. Mandatory shaving laws went into effect in 1983 to make sure that Sasquatches were more easily identifiable. Milestones such as the first Sasquatch frontman with the #1 hit have solidified their place in both history and culture. That brings us up to the present day, 1997, where the uphill battle for Sasquatches rages on. We sent our documentary crew to rural Massachusetts, where the Sasquatch population is the highest in the country. We hope to create a portrait of what it's like to be a Sasquatch in the modern world. Please enjoy.
Okay, honey, stand still.
Okay.
I started seeing this band Squatch-out back in the mid-'80s, and it all started when a friend of mine turned me on to this baby. This tape, unbelievable, out nowhere.
I said follow me off the cliff.
It was their debut album. You wouldn't believe how good it is. So I decided right then and there, I am buying every single Squatch-out album that ever comes out, and I'm going to get it in cassette format because that's my favorite. Running for No Reason, Headspace. And then, unfortunately, they came out with this one.
But it's a steep hill, working to your heart, and it's a steep hill.
I wouldn't buy this one if I were you. They certainly made up for it with their 5th CD, the Cigar Store Indians. The only downside is it's the last one they ever made. Fortunately, they came out with a couple of their greatest hits albums. The first one, Greatest Hits Volume 1, that has all their greatest hits from the first 3. Doesn't have very much from the 4th one, because that one's not very good. But unfortunately, I have this big hole in my collection right here. This is supposed to be Volume 2, but I've never been able to get my hands on it. They had a printing problem in the beginning. Apparently, they could only cut 1,000 copies, and I missed the boat on it. But the first one, to me, that's the ultimate Squatch-out music because it's just raw. It's raw Squatch-out. This here is one of my favorite items that I have in my whole Squatch-out collection. This is my Grizz doll, as you can see. He's finely detailed. He has these great pants on. His arms move. You can make him dance if you want, just like he does on stage. It's incredible. And when I first bought it, I was thinking, man, this is a nice doll. This is really gonna go up in value. As it turns out, it hasn't, but it's definitely gone up in fun.
Pat, breakfast.
Huh? Trish?
Good morning.
Good morning, Trish. Oh, eggs again.
Yeah. Clayton, let's go.
Guess what?
What?
Guess who? Is gonna be in the Al Steak Shack dance competition this year.
No, honey.
Well,
We go together every year. I got 4 seats again for us, just like last year.
come on, I've been practicing all these new moves. It's gonna be so good.
No, Honey?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, wait a second. Don't these dance acts have music behind them? Backing tracks?
Yeah, of course. You gotta pick what you want to dance to.
Well, do you have a manager yet?
No, we don't have a manager. We don't need a manager.
I think you're gonna need a manager.
Okay.
I'd be perfect for it.
You guys, wait. We all go together, right? As a family?
Come on, isn't that like your dream to watch your son dance on that stage?
No. But we'll make the most of it.
It's gonna be so good. Ian and Chet are both doing it with me. We've been doing all this new stuff. It's gonna be great.
So when do I start?
I still need to talk to the guys about that.
How about we just all eat?
So I'm not really sure if my son can dance at all, but I look at this as an opportunity to show my favorite band, Squatch-out, to these kids. They're just going to be amazed what they can do, and it's going to sound really good to the background of them dancing.
You know, a lot of people will tell you that I don't really do much. I sit, I look at the trees, I usually look at the road. But then Clayton told me about this dance competition, and I figured I should write it down in my planner. So I got one, and I wrote it down in the planner about the dance competition. Yeah.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Chet!
Hey, guys, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing fine. Just relax, take it from the top, and let's get it right this time.
Okay, positions.
But wait a sec, guys. If you'll hear me out, I got a few ideas that I think could improve what we're doing here.
Okay.
Well, Clayton, what I have in mind here, you know that I like a lot of good music, and one of my favorite bands is Squatch-out.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever heard the song Hairy Legs?
It's not really our type of music, you know?
But Clayton, that $20 fee is not going to pay itself. How are you going to pay that without me?
Hey, fuzzballs!
Hey guys, what's up?
I don't want to hear it. This is our spot. Get out of here.
Okay, but we're just finishing up. If you just give us a couple minutes, we're almost done here.
You're going to finish up now.
So the human dance team just showed up. There's 3 of them, reigning champs. Got Dominic DeLuca and his sister Sophia. She's not on the team, but she follows him everywhere, so yeah. Then there's Tyler Tate, big guy in the sunglasses, and his brother, Mr. Tate. And then got the other guy there, Shane. I don't really know much about Shane, but obviously he can dance. The reigning champ team, I don't want any confrontations here. I just want to dance and get this competition over with.
Well, what do you think about possibly sharing this space?
If you insist, I guess.
Well, how do you feel if we took it on Mondays, maybe? Do you think we could
have
maybe?
Mondays.
What do you mean? Well, how about Tuesdays?
Hey, Chet.
What's going on? All right. Well, if you don't have anything to say, I'm gonna go.
Wednesdays?
So yeah, we have won the competition for the last 3 years, and I think we got a pretty good chance of winning. And by that I mean no one else will win 100%. Like there's no, everyone else has no shot at winning. In fact, if you go to Al's Steak Shack, you will see our pictures hanging there.
Hi, I'm Al. Welcome to Al's Steak Shack. We sell steaks and, well, mostly steaks. We're super happy to be bringing to town the 4th annual dance contest, the Al Steak Shack dance contest, that is. So bring your family. It's $5 at the door. Steaks will be sold on location. Event pricing, of course, just double. You're gonna have a great time.
Hey, I thought I'd introduce myself. I'm the meat boy here. I'm an employee here at Al's Steak Shack, and I thought I'd introduce you to a wide variety of things you can, take a bite out of. There's the steaks and medium rare, extra rare, medium, golden, guacamole potato chips, all sorts of ketchups and mustards and golden sweet potato fries. I'd recommend sitting yourself down right on one of these fine dining room floors. It's gonna taste great.
What's up? This is Dominic here with Tyler and Shane, and together we make up 3, 2, 1, blast off. This year, we're gonna blast away the competition, just like we did in 3 years previous. Go back to '94, mopped the floor of that competition, wasn't even a struggle. Then '95, took it to a whole nother level. Tyler here, he wore a bandana. He was so freaking badass. They had to make a Badass of the Year award just for him.
Yeah, and then in '96 we did this power slide.
Oh man.
Yeah, they actually discontinued the Badass of the Year award. Nobody was badass that year, but yeah, we still won.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the judges were happy, or at least.
Yeah.
Looking to really pound him. Looking to really slam him this year, right?
Oh yeah. So even though we've won the last 3 years, I was noticing we had one problem I really wanted to address this year. There was real nagging case of follicle strand discongruency, and I felt we should address that. And so I took it upon myself to make sure me and the boys got matching haircuts and styles this year. And I'm very pleased with the results, and I think the judges are really going to admire the effort we're putting into this competition.
Yeah, it's kind of lucky for Dominic because the hairstyle we chose was pretty close to his natural hair, but Tyler actually had to go under the knife for this procedure, and some complications with the medications actually led him in a spiraling path, resulting in a 4-week coma. Is the darkest time for our dance troupe to this date. We weren't sure if Tyler was even going to make it out alive. We're glad to have him here today.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He pulled through. We're going to bring home that trophy this year. Guarantee it.
It'll be worth it.
You do this often? Yeah, pretty much every day.
Nice. It's not that bad out here.
Yeah. Hey, you want to see something?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah.
Thank you.
Watch this. Or. Hey, knock, will ya?
Sorry. All the kids at school. I'll come back later.
Hey!
Whoa! Are you naked?
No, I'm not naked.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just here to tell you I set up your dance practices, and they're going to be, I think it's every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Thursday nights, that's it? That's once a week. We have a month till the show. I need more time than that.
Well, that's the best I could do.
Leave me alone.
Okay, fine.
God, what is it going to get the...
So, back in the late 1960s, the Sasquatches were subject to all sorts of experiments. Do they think? Do they feel? The answer was yes, they do. One of those experiments involved separating Sasquatch and human children by glass. The human children got regular balls to play with, soccer balls, footballs, basketballs. The Sasquatch children got these sharp prisms. The thinking was they'd see the humans playing with funny bouncy balls and kind of get jealous. But instead, the Sasquatch, they had a hell of a time. They threw those suckers at each other all day long. They were wooden, so they hurt. Thus, Prism was born. Come on, pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Get it in. Oh, that was so close. Come on now. All right. Softer hands. Softer hands. Let's go. I'm really proud of Jameson here. My boy, he's been so great out there. I'm so proud. I taught him everything that he knows. Not everything that I know, but everything that he knows, I taught him right here, huh? What do you think of that, huh? Are you ready? All right, go get him.
All right, Dad.
Hustle. Okay. Now get it back there.
Okay.
You gotta go run straight to it. Let's go. Come on, get up. Get up. The clock's ticking. Let's go. You gotta get moving.
Okay.
Now you got dirt on your shirt. Your mother's gonna be so upset at you.
I got a point.
Okay, great, you got a point. Let's go, let's keep doing it. All right, let's go.
Oh, jeez, Dad, you didn't tell me they were gonna be here.
Well, I didn't get the field for it all day. I only got it for 6 o'clock.
It's 5:58.
Well, it's not 6 o'clock yet.
Jeez, come on.
Step 1, 2. Step 1, 2. Step 1, 2. Come on, boys. It's all in the footwork. Step. Well. If it's in Pat Stack and his crew of dancing furballs.
Hey.
What are you? Stack? Really? What are you? A stack of, cups or?
Let me interrupt you here. Don't we have this space reserved for 6 o'clock?
When did that happen? When you got stacked?
Well, when we discussed it the other day.
Well, at least my grandparents weren't sissy kissers.
Hey, buddy.
Great.
Come on.
Grandparents.
Okay, you keep going. Ready? Follow me. Yeah, start with your left. Yeah.
Getting ready, just practicing as much as we can.
Yeah, you better be careful. You might lose to my brother.
It doesn't really matter. Just want to do it for us,
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. Yeah. A little more hips in it. Yeah, you can. Bend your knees. There it is. You want to win this competition or not? Come on. That's nice. Keep those knees bent. Nice. Yeah. That's good.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty good, but wait till we pop in that Squatch-out tape. Then the audience is really going to go crazy for it. Today's generation, they don't know good music. They've never seen a guy like Grizz as a front man. They've never seen a guy like Stink Davis on bass. Wait till they get a load of that.
So, shaving is something us Sasquatches have to do. That's required by law. It's not a huge deal, though. Gets very itchy in the winter and hot in the summer, so getting rid of it's, actually a benefit to us. And, you only have to wake up like 10 minutes earlier in the morning to get it done, so it doesn't really get in the way of much. But it is something that you have to do, so, I mean...
This is from Dominic. He says he doesn't want you hanging around his sister anymore.
Shane, what's from Dominic?
This is. Close the door for a second.
I'm alright. I barely even said anything. Sophia? Really? I'm just glad it happened to me. As opposed to like it happening to someone else,
Ian's been just sitting around the house like all this time. I didn't really know what to do with him, or, I suggested things for him to do to try to get him out. I said, why don't you go down to the VHS store and get a tape and watch it? But, I don't know, he seems to have taken a liking to therapy.
Ian, I've got something I want you to look at, okay? I want you to tell me what comes to mind when you see this.
Okay. Is that a Sasquatch?
Let's move on.
So Pat's been coming here probably the last couple months now, I want to say. And every time he comes in here, he browses around, looks at our selection, pretends like he's going to buy something for once. But he always just comes up and asks if I have Squatch-out Volume 2 on cassette. Every time. It's starting to get a little less frequent, but it's definitely still common.
Oh, man, I'm super excited for this interview with Clayton Stack because, oh man, my boss, he was supposed to do it, but I won't get into that. This is really important that this goes well because, my stepfather and his stepfather before him, they were journalists, so I've got some big shoes to fill, and, I'm just so excited. Hi, I'm Frankie Bozeman with the Weekly Bugler. Are you Clayton? Hi. Oh, hi, I'm Clayton. You can come in. So you're a Sasquatch?
Yes, I am. Me and my whole family are.
Yep. So not human?
Yeah, correct, yes.
You say you're good at dancing?
Well, I'd like to think so, yeah.
Interesting. So you met the other team?
Yeah, yes, I have, yeah.
Would you say they're the scumbags?
They're what?
Scumbags.
I don't think so.
All right. Sorry about that. So you're a good dancer?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
All right. So just based off your dancer's intuition, if I were to give you any human, you'd be able to tell if you're better than them?
Well, which human?
Let's just say this one's paralyzed from the neck down.
They're paralyzed.
Yeah, you know, can't move their limbs or whatnot.
So they can't dance at all?
No, they're vegetable.
Well then, yeah. I mean, I would say I'm a better dancer than that human.
So better dancer than humans.
Well, better dancer than that human if they can't dance, yeah.
Humans can't dance.
Not if they're paralyzed.
So we're out here playing some Prism today, just a pickup game between all of us, you know. It's a pretty simple game to get going. You just need the pick, the paddle, the post, the podium, the pocket, the prism, and of course the players, and get to go and have some fun.
Hey, it's me, Prismo, Prismo, not with a Z. I don't really like that much. So you kind of know me. I'm a local legend. I've been around the sport for years. High school, that was my peak. Then the incident happened.
Oh, no! No!
Ah! Try not to think about it a lot.
So the scoreboard, it only goes up to three, I think. Yeah, yep, 3. It goes up to 3 because, well, historically that's only that's the highest anyone's ever really gotten in the time limit of the game. So you're not going to be getting much higher than 3. So that's why it goes up to 3.
If you want to score 1 point, the most basic, you land the prism on this area, anywhere around here. If you get it like this is what they call a false pocket. And this is 2 points, and it goes like actually, no, that's not how it's supposed to go. That's 3 points, but that never happens. What you do want to worry about, that's what you want to do.
So ready, set, let's play Prism.
Gathered from watching a few games of Prism is that the joy of watching it is kind of how hard it is to score. Sometimes you'll be watching and they'll be playing for an hour and nobody will score.
He's stolen from a child. Got tattoos and a tail.
Come on, Jameson!
The ocean is your jungle.
Come on, son!
Even trails of a snail. Laced inside and goo and heartache. Despite all this.
All right, listen. Keep your legs high.
What's that gonna do?
I don't know.
You give me weird feelings.
Legs high, buddy.
Weird feelings.
What are you doing?
What I do?
You kicked him over.
You kicked me over,
I didn't
man.
even
What are you
touch him.
doing?
I didn't touch him. Come on, I didn't touch him.
Come on, man. It is the rules, man. Shane, what are you
Prison
doing?
sentence. Let's go.
Your head and a sheep on Halloween. You're Vietnamese farmer. I don't know what you are. You're the bike, the one, the Tour de France. Maybe I'm just weird. That's because of you. Because of me. Because of you. Because of weird feelings. Despite all this, send my heart a reeling. Because of that, you give me weird feelings, weird feelings. You're the guy who does my taxes. You're the woman who does his. I don't know what you are. You're the reason for this song. Maybe not. That's weird.
Well, I guess we lose.
Yesterday, Carly was talking about you.
She was talking about me? What was
Yeah.
she saying?
She was saying you're cool.
I was cool, okay. Has she seen me dancing?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how she would have.
And Jeremy said he wants to be you.
You wanted to be me? No, Jeremy Clayton. Clayton and Jeremy. No, they're two different people. How could Jeremy possibly be Clayton? Trish. This Jeremy guy is a tool, okay? You tell him he's to stop thinking like that, and then that's the last time you ever see him.
He's in my math class.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Okay, good.
Hey, Clayton, guess what? You're in the paper! Yes! Apparently you're not as bad of a dancer as I thought you were. Who'd have thunk it? Aren't you excited? Clayton?
It would be logical to assume that Clayton is out to dethrone the reigning champs, who happen to be human, and prove once and for all that Sasquatches can dance. I didn't say anything like this. This guy totally just put words in my mouth.
I mean, people put words in my mouth all the time.
Who put words in your mouth?
No one, actually.
I mean, it's all this human versus Sasquatches. You know, it's not about that.
Yeah, it's like a war.
What?
Like a battle or something.
It's not like a battle. It doesn't have to be a battle.
I don't know. Never mind.
Whoa. Chet, what happened to your eye?
Nothing really. I mean, I just got beat up.
You got beat up?
I mean, it was once this week and once last week.
But you got beat up twice? That is a big deal. I've never gotten beat up in my life.
I've never been beaten up.
Yeah, me and Ian have never been beaten up. I guess you're taking the beatings from both of us.
Hey, fellas. Can I get you some of our finest meals?
Yeah.
You're a hero.
I'm a hero?
Yeah, that was wonderful. Anyway, we got a guy in a kitchen prep back there we call Destroyer of Worlds.
It's called Destroyer of Worlds?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh.
Jeez, now what do they call you?
They call me Clayton.
God, you're special.
I'm special.
What did you say before?
By the way, let's make it clear. I call him Hero.
Calls me Hero. Okay.
So, what are you guys thinking of ordering tonight?
We're all gonna get the steaks.
I only laugh because that's the first thing I got. When I first became Meat Boy here, I got a steak. So there's what would you like on it? Guacamole cheese dip, guacamole potato chip, steak sauce.
Steak sauce.
Okay, so what would you like?
I'll just get the same thing.
What would you like? What would you like? Would you like a meal?
Frankie! Oh, Clayton! Like the new office? Yeah, isn't this a boardroom?
They were, out of offices. Because of that article, I'm now head intern.
Yeah, speaking of this article, it is not like anything of what I was talking about.
It's page 5.
Page 5. Thank you. Clayton poses for a photo, likely thinking about winning the dance contest. This photo was taken months before I even thought about competing.
Yeah, but imagine if it was taken today.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. Both you and me know that your team are the best dancers.
I don't know who are the best dancers. Okay, the contest hasn't even happened yet.
Yes, but you said it in that article.
I don't know why I can't.
Clayton, how about a second interview sometime?
No, I absolutely don't want a second interview with you. Okay? This is the end of you and me and of everything.
Clayton, one last thing. It's been bugging me. What is the plural of Sasquatch?
I think Sasquatches. Hey, is that Al's Steak Shack? I love that place.
Oh, thank God you guys are here. Come on, maybe you can help me out with this. I've been trying to call Ian and Clayton all day, but they haven't been around, so Maybe this'll jog my memory here. So I'm sitting here and I've got my sunglasses on like I do, and Clayton starts talking about the article, and the baby's like, "Hey man, this article's pretty crazy here," and Ian was like, "Yeah, that's no, there's all these things that they're saying about me that just not right. Oh yeah, that's not good." And then I'm sitting here and I take off my glasses and I'm like, oh. And Clayton, he sees my black eye and he's like, "Oh man, what happened there?" And I was like, I just got beat up again and I got a black eye. It's not a big deal. And then he said something, and I can't remember. And then I looked out the window for a little while. So then the waiter came up and he said, "Hey guys, can I take your order?" And then I told him I got beat up again, and he said, "Wow, man, that's pretty nuts. We haven't gotten beat up at all. It's like you're getting beat up for us." And yeah, that was it. So he said I'm like getting beat up for them. So every time I get beat up, these other people don't get beat up. And I'm not thinking this just applies to these two. This could be on a global scale. There can only be so much pain in the world. So every time I talk to this girl, I get beat up. So if I keep talking to her and I keep getting beat up, I can make the world a better place. That's great, isn't it, Ian? Sure is, chat. Is your brother Dominico?
What?
Is Dominico?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he went out somewhere.
Oh, okay. Could you tell him that we talked?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. And could you also tell him that I'm gonna be home at around 6 o'clock on my front porch?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Clayton!
Yeah?
You're on TV.
I'm here. I'm special. Call me Destroyer of World. That Clayton, he's a real hero. If you're a Sasquatch and you don't go to this dance contest, you're doing yourself a real disservice.
That's Julie Simmons' father.
Who's Julie Simmons?
She was telling everyone you were cool and they should go to the dance competition.
I should have seen this coming. He didn't care about me. He was just trying to push stakes. I was just a key player in his scheme to sell steaks. Oh my gosh, so you know what you need to do? You need to go back to the moments you were filming. Were you filming that second interview with Frankie? You gotta go back to that footage you have, and you gotta, when I see the leftovers from Al's Steak Shack, that was a red flag. I should have seen it. That's the moment. You make that black and white like in the old crime shows. You see me? Should have realized it. I've solved it. I've cracked it. I know what's going on now. That's gonna be cool. Oh my gosh, and remember, you guys, You were filming all that time in the restaurant, right? So that all comes back to now? I can't even be mad at that. That's awesome. Make that black and white and we're in business.
She loves my style, she loves my sound, she never brings me down. She loves my voice, looks in my eyes, never tells me lies. She
Gotta
holds
tell
me
your brother
tight
about this.
every night till I need to go. Says okay and understands. She never changes plans. I'm running for no reason.
Hey, you got that Squatch-out cassette yet?
Nah, we just had one and sold it.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
I've been looking for that thing forever. Come in here every day looking for it.
I mean, some kid came in, he paid cash for it, we sold it to him.
Well, is there any way to get the kid's name, address, phone number, something I could track him down?
You're gonna go to his house? We can't let you do that.
What if I sweeten the deal for you?
Maybe. We'll see.
Put together some individual letters, like from a Scrabble game. And what I'd like for you to do is make a word from these letters that describes how you're feeling today.
Okay.
Okay?
Maybe I'll get too close and wanna change
What did I tell you?
mind. Maybe she'll get too close and I like what she finds. Running for no reason in the wrong direction. Running for no reason. Searching for perfection.
Mr. Tate.
Please, have a seat.
She loves my style. She loves my sound. She never brings me down. She loves my voice. Looks in my eyes. She never tells me lies. Well, now I'm running for no.
Where's Al?
Al's not here right now.
What do you mean he's not here? I need to see Al.
Would you like some cold cut potato fries?
I want you to drive a stake through your tape. The tape that contains the music for Team's Dance. In exchange for this tape.
What sort of a meal would you like?
No, I don't want a meal. It's like 10 a.m. I need to see Al.
I want a table out here, seat by the door.
No, I can't do that right now. I know what you're doing, Al. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna sell any tickets. No one's gonna come.
Like peppermint? Hello everyone, and welcome to the 4th annual dance competition. Hosted by Are Sasquatch. This competition is put on for the 4th year straight by Are Sasquatch. We got Al right over there, he's the one grilling up the steaks. Also, if you're looking for pick a golden steak. It was the first steak I ever got from Al Steak Shack. It's a wonderful establishment. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's so great. Just take the energy you have here and bring it out into the world. All right, thank you.
So this is it. It's my time to shine. Oh, I gotta say, I was nervous. I'm so nervous.
Deandra and I, we're really happy to be here at the dance competition. It's going to be great. We've been here the last couple of years, and you know, most of the acts, they've done a really good job. But you know, this year, well, who knows? It could be good.
Hey, today's the day, the big dance competition. Here in our own town hall. I mean, it's one of my favorite locations in the entire town. That's some real oak.
Yeah, well, the contest is going on inside. I gotta be out here grilling steaks. You hungry?
I've been talking to a lot of people, and they're really excited to see Clayton. No one's really talked about Ian, but that's probably good. I don't think he can take the attention anyway.
We're really excited about the routine this year.
Yeah, we have a whole new dance thing devised. Yeah, essentially, we spent multiple weeks choreographing a new formation, it's a tri-hex. It's going to be flair running throughout our entire performance.
Well, yeah, but it's also a little bit more than the formation. We have some really important timing tricks.
Please welcome to the stage. 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Hello, everyone. We are 3, 2, 1, blast off. Our performance today is called Hey Daddy-O by the Romp Stompers. And it's set to Hey Daddy-O by the Romp Stompers.
Ian, isn't it? Got any last minute comments on the competition currently unfolding?
Not really.
Where's the rest of your team? Where's Clayton?
I'm not sure. They're still not here. Chad,
That's a very important question.
But your leg, I don't. How are you gonna dance?
Dude, it's fine, okay?
It's fine.
It's gonna be all okay.
It's
I
fine.
got it all under control. The brace is there. It's holding it all together. You know, it's not gonna go popping out.
The most important question is, where's Clayton?
All right, yeah, that's a better question. Where is
Hey
he?
guys, are on at 5.
We're missing a member, and he's in a wheelchair. I don't.
Clayton. Well, we got to stall.
Well, if Clayton's not here, I'm gonna need to get some juicy cups
You can't
somehow.
even dance though. You're
So,
fine.
what's he
Practice
into?
all
I
the moves in
mean,
the chair. I'm all
yeah,
set to go.
board games,
I mean,
you know,
I mean,
sports.
yeah,
What's his favorite food? Does he like
Ribeyes,
steak?
That's all good. It's fine.
I mean, not in a
Got a
weird
sauce.
way.
Oh, beautiful day for grilling, huh? Yeah, it is. Hey, can I interest you in a steak?
Oh, steak? No, geez, no. I'm packed with spaghetti. Just had a big spaghetti dinner.
Spaghetti?
Yeah.
I mean, what's he into? Is he into digging through garbage? I mean, I've dabbled through garbage myself, so there's like no shame there.
Best garlic food dressing you can find with bacon scraps and meaty red sauce. If you put it inside of the pepper burrito, that's going to make a good mix. And some of the best
God damn it, Sal, you do this to me every year.
Wow, what are you doing here?
You're putting on an event, trying to sell some steaks. You're ruining my business.
And I'm trying to sell spaghetti. This is my stop. And guess what? I have a permit.
Let me see that. This isn't real. There's pictures of spaghetti all over it.
Yeah, because it's a spaghetti permit, Al. Why don't you just get out of here right now?
Oh, don't buy this. Go buy a steak at Al's Steak Shack.
Go buy it if he wants to. Damn it, Al. Get out of here! Sorry about that, sir. Very unprofessional of him.
So you work for the newspaper, huh?
Yeah.
How's that going? What's the biggest story?
Yeah.
Guys, you gotta go on. We're losing customers by the minute.
We can't. It's not here.
Look, you guys are going on or you're not going on at all.
So I don't usually put all the different peppers and banana boat peppers. Whoa, all right. Up next for your viewing pleasure, it's Big Step. What is this?
It's him. Sasquatch Jesus.
In the 1950s, prior to their capture, the Sasquatch population was joined by a young Christian missionary by the name of Terry. Terry, who later tragically fell to his death, introduced the Sasquatches to Christianity, or reintroduced. The Sasquatches took a real liking to the Holy Bible, but they were quick to make some minor alterations, like Jesus became Sasquatch Jesus.
You okay if I go first?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah.
Clayton, you in here?
Yeah, come on in.
All right. So I noticed you weren't at the competition today.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. There's kind of too much drama, you know?
Yeah. All right. So anyways, the whole thing kind of went up in flames, and you know the spaghetti guy?
Sal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Sal.
He said he saw Sasquatch Jesus.
Sasquatch Jesus, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, is he okay?
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go home for a second.
All right.
Okay. Do you guys want to try to find him?
I think so.
That'd be pretty cool. Do you want to what was your plan to find him? Go into the woods and just look for him?
Yeah, that's the plan.
You know what? I actually have a better idea. You remember that guy, Drake Gordon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the TV guy?
Yeah.
I think I know where he lives.
Yeah?
Yeah. We gotta pay him a visit.
Alright.
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 Alright. I think this is the place. Hell. Oh, hey, there he is. Jeez. What should I do? Just wake him up?
Yeah, go for it.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Ah! Ah! Hi, I'm Drake Gordon. We're on the hunt for Sasquatch Jesus, starring Drake Gordon. Looks like a good spot right here. Water, firewood, good spot to camp.
Tell you that you're mine, but it's steep hill I'm climbing all the time.
Welcome back to the search for Sasquatch Jesus. We're deep in the jungles of South America on the banks of the Amazon River, and we are going to continue our search for Sasquatch Jesus. I am Drake Gordon, and we are high up in the Canadian Rockies. We are going out in the snow and the tundra today to look for Sasquatch Jesus. Come on with us. Hi, Drake Gordon. I heard a bump outside. It's the middle of the night, and I think it's Sasquatch Jesus. Who's hunting who? So you're looking for Sasquatch Jesus?
Yeah.
What's in it for me?
Well, if we find him, we could restart your show.
Our show is called The Hunt for Sasquatch Jesus. Why would we restart it?
Hey guys.
Regular party out here.
Hi, you guys again.
You guys better not be hunting for Sasquatch Jesus.
We are, man. This is what we're doing.
Oh, you are, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you hunt for Sasquatch Jesus?
Shay, come on. Hey,
Dude,
hey, come on.
Hey, it's not what... Has he seen the hunt for Sasquatch Jesus?
Well, we just got an anonymous tip. We heard Drake Gordon's the best in the business.
Yeah, what are we gonna be, a Sasquatch to watch that show?
Hey, take it easy.
Yeah, I used to watch that show.
It's fine. It's all right. It's a great show. I'm glad you watched it.
I am too.
Thank you.
Why are we always fighting like this? Why is it always a competition? Come on, why don't we work together and look for Sasquatch Jesus? The more people we have, the faster we'll find him.
What do you guys think? I'll tag team, 2-team Sasquatch hunt? Huh?
What's in it for me?
We'll drive it to the liquor store.
That could work.
Knee's pretty bad. Shane got me good back at the camp. Drake's camp. Hit the knee right against the tree, and I'm not sure if it's really better or worse, but you know, I took the cast off, and this is something I gotta do. So I'm not gonna let anything stop me here.
Wait, guys, wait. I got a sense we're close. Here, Tate, hold this for me. Point it towards the woods. The thing about hunting for Sasquatch Jesus is you have to have the right tools. And over the years of the show, we developed all the proper tools for hunting down Sasquatch Jesus. We have them with us, and we're gonna find them. Woo! Woo! Aim it out there.
Dude, it's just like in the TV show.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Think he's picking up anything?
Hope so.
Oh, false alarm. Nothing yet. Keep moving.
You know how they call it a wild goose chase? I bet you pretty soon it's going to turn into a wild Sasquatch Jesus chase. You know, the way I see it, it's, you know how people say it's like a wild goose chase? Well, let me just tell you, this is turning into a bit of a wild Sasquatch Jesus chase, if you ask me.
There is literally a ferry.
Oh, man.
You can swim out, grab onto the side of the ferry as it's coming down the river. We'll go, hang on to it as it goes.
I have an idea. Why don't we just get on the
I think they're looking at something on the map. I should probably see what's going on.
This device can hear the Sasquatch footprints for a 2-mile radius. And I'm going to set this up right here. We've got a good clearing. And hook up this microphone and the headphones. Put the headphones on.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go take a whiz.
Ian, come over here. I need to put this on your head. Okay. If the Sasquatch is close, you'll feel the vibrations. Let me get this tuned up here. Woo! Woo! Getting anything?
Up here with ya. This expedition's been it's been kind of crazy, you know. It's like people say, it's like a wild goose chase, but you know, this is almost more like a wild Sasquatch Jesus chase. You know.
I guess.
Yeah.
Look, Dom. If I caused you anger in any way by me and Sophia hanging out, you know, I'm sorry for that, but
No, it's fine. She totally likes you, dude. It's fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, if she's happy, then I'm happy. That's all, you know. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Talk. See you around.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, hold on one sec.
What?
Yeah, I just wanted to get you alone. I saw you were talking to Chet up there. Is he doing all right? Or?
Yeah, it's fine. We were just, you know, we'll take a leak, you know, nature calls.
Yeah, right.
Getting anything there yet,
No,
Ian?
Still nothing, no.
Oh, nothing. Huh. What the crap going on here? We're gonna try it one more time. Whoop! 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 Ah! I'm going back to the old-fashioned stuff. Woo! 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 Anything yet?
Hey, bet you want to know why I've been beating you up, huh?
well, I already do know it's the whole Sophia thing.
Yeah, so you better stay away from her, huh?
Yeah, but I talked to Dominic, and
Yeah?
he, you know, told me that he was completely fine with Sophia and I hanging out, and that he'd always been fine. In fact, he thought we were really doing well together. You know?
Wait, he said it was fine?
Yeah. Guess you'll have to find a new reason to beat me up, huh?
You guys want to hear a song? This is about when I first started looking for Sasquatch Jesus. I gotta just check it's in tune here. Oh yeah. I've been looking for a Sasquatch Jesus since 1993, but Jesus Christ, he found me. Well, I think it's a little rusty. Let me start again. I've been looking for a Sasquatch Jesus since 1993, but Jesus Christ, he found me. I've been looking for a Sasquatch Jesus since 1993. Got myself a show with NCB. We filmed and I was happy as could be. I've been looking for a Sasquatch Jesus since 1993. But Jesus Christ, he found me.
Drake, could this be Sasquatch Jesus?
Nah, I don't think so.
You know, I really love this, you know, being outdoors with all these guys. It's really bringing us close together. Plus it's another thing I get to put in the planner. Right there.
So crazy. So, you know, I'm thinking instead of like a wild goose chase, it's like, you know, it's like a wild Sasquatch Jesus hunt.
Beautiful view. Looks like a good spot to camp. Let's set up shop here.
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
So you know how people say it's like a wild goose chase? Well, this is like a wild hunting for Sasquatch Jesus chase.
Who told you that?
I don't know.
This should be a good clearing for setting up camp to hunt Sasquatch Jesus. It's nice and wide open. I don't think we have to worry about him coming at night. And if he does, we'll smell him first. And we're going to build a big fire. And Claymore over here is in charge of...
It's Clayton, actually.
Okay, Cliff. Good job over there. What are you doing, boys? Build the fire?
Yeah.
Winston, right?
No.
What is it?
Chad.
Winston, Chad.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm supervisor. What are you
I'm
doing?
the supervisor.
You're lollygagging. Get to
I'm the
work.
supervisor.
Wait a minute.
You want
Where's
to be the
Dominic?
night watchman?
Oh, I'll go down.
No, I don't.
You want to be the night watchman? No, you're going to be out in the woods watching the Sasquatch Jesus.
Hey, what are you doing back here? Oh, I'm just dancing.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Thanks.
You mind if I join you?
Yeah, sure. So here I am. This is what I call the nature roll. Just kind of bring it up like this, and then go to the other side.
Are my eyes?
Yeah,
Are
no,
my
you're good.
fingers?
You want to
Okay.
just kind of roll with it.
Okay. Should we go all the way around?
Sunset. So majestic. You know, sometimes with all these dirty Sasquatches around you, you forget how beautiful the world can be.
Shut up.
Hey, you didn't happen to tell Ian that joke I told you earlier about Sasquatch Jesus and the wild goose chase?
That was a joke? No, I didn't say anything.
You know, guys, I've been, well, before this and the dance competition, I never really did much of anything. You guys know that. So I just wanted to say thank you, because this has been, you guys have made something special, because I never really did much of anything. I've been going to therapy for a while. I don't know, just thanks for being here, guys. Okay.
So yeah, what I was saying was that you know, I know you saw me dancing earlier, but I got a bunch of other moves I'd love to show you.
Nice.
You know, I think, you know, dancing's really something we can bond over.
It's going to be a good day tomorrow.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! It's Ian! It's Ian! Come on! Go! Come on, Drake! Get up! Get up, get up, get up!
What the hell's going on? Came early.
Chat, what's going on? It's Ian, man. He's down there. What? What? Look, look! No, Ian! Wait, is he okay? What happened? Whoa. Ian! I don't know. Did you find him like that? Yeah, I found him like that. Ian! He's just lying there. Did he fall this morning? What happened? Ian, wake up! Wake up, Ian! Okay, everybody line up. Everybody line up. Everybody, get a line. Get a line. Go get help. We gotta count. Make sure everyone's here. We gotta make sure everyone's here. Call an ambulance. Line up. Single file. No, single file.
Ian's down there. We have to help him. We need to get him out. We need to get Ian out of here. Can you reach me? Would you take my hand? Wishing I could fly. I can barely stand.
I want to thank you all for being here with me today on this day that to celebrate my son Ian's life. And I know we're not burying him, but I thought that we could be here together and spread his ashes in one of his favorite places.
Tried everything I know.
I could have taken more beatings for him, man. I could have.
It's a matter of options. Am I too far gone? Too far out there? Away. I'm not scared. I'm scared
Sophia! Sophia! Sophia!
Reach me out
Sophia, we gotta talk.
All right, what is it? Just come up here.
I'd prefer to stay down here.
Okay, then I'll come down there.
No, that's all right. You can stay there. Look, this whole thing's really been a lie. I've taken a lot of beatings, a lot of them. And
Wait, who's been beating you?
it doesn't really matter. What I'm saying is, I took all these beatings, and then my best friend just died. And I really don't know what I'm doing it for anymore. So, I hope you understand.
Hey, Chet, wait. Whatever's going on, just don't beat yourself up over it.
Any idea what you guys want for dinner tonight?
I don't know.
How about something simple? Maybe spaghetti and meatballs?
You know what? Why don't we go out to eat? You know, Clayton hasn't been out of his room in a couple of days. Just sitting in there by himself, waiting for you to feed him.
Feed him? I thought you'd been feeding him.
No, you were feeding him.
I haven't been feeding him.
Clayton!
Clayton! Sasquatch Jesus captured?
Come to the town hop.
Okay, let's go. Clayton, honey. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Go through. What's going on here?
This is some kind of hoax.
Thank you all for coming today. Do you all have your notes present?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, just put them down. Okay.
What's in the cage?
We'll be answering questions later, ma'am.
Torn up and defeated. Look at you. You're a hard-like woman. You seen the light of day, but now that day is gone. I tried, but my heart was over my eyes. When digging for some truth, came up with only lies. And it hurts so bad. But without it, I've been driven down. Whoa, 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 I've got my heart over my eyes, and it's bleeding all your lies, and I'm lost, and I'm lying, and I can't get you.
Hey man, it's your problem.
What was once harmony is nothing now but a memory. Love between us is a
it, everyone. It's not about humans and Sasquatches and steaks or even spaghetti. It's about coming together through dance and us all being here and enjoying the moment. All together, you and me and all of us. You, what's your name?
My name's Robbie.
Robbie? That's amazing. So good to meet you, Robbie.
Thanks, you too.
So, there's no Sasquatch Jesus?
No. I made him up so we could all come here together and enjoy this wonderful time without worrying about steaks or money or anything, just dancing. Robbie, don't go.
Alright, stay.
Thank you, Robbie.
Who wants spaghetti? Got a fresh pot just boiled right over here at South Spaghetti.
Rockin' China, fantasy. But if you say so, well, I guess that's fine.
If the whole, Sasquatch Jesus hunt went right, what was your actual plan?
Well, me and Sal actually had the whole thing planned out. He had a Sasquatch Jesus costume, and I was gonna chase him around, and then wind up here, and you basically would have seen what you just saw. But, once the whole thing with Ian happened, it was pretty tough for me to go on.
Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, I'm sure Ian enjoyed getting out there and hunting down for Sasquatch Jesus, even though there wasn't one. But
yeah.
All right, I gotta go, man.
All right, see you later.
I'll see you.
What happened to your eye? Who did that to you?
I did that to me, man.
Wait, what? No, why did you do that to yourself?
Well, the way I see it is if I can beat myself up and, take the guilt off of other people's minds who are gonna beat me up, then I can still make the world a better place and everybody's better for it. Trust me.
Wait! So are you still talking to Sophia then?
No, that didn't really work out in the end.
Anyways, Clayton, I guess what I'm trying to say is I loved what you did in there, man. It really spoke to me. Some of these guys in there, I think it just went over their heads. Not me. I was digging it.
Thank you, man. That really means a lot.
No, Clayton. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Clayton, some of those moves were just incredible, unlike anything I've ever seen. And, I really love to see the full routine sometime. I know you must have had a huge finale planned.
I did, yeah.
I bet it would have been a beautiful ending to that, and sometime, I really just love to see it.
I think we can make that happen. That would be a lot of fun.
Great, looking forward to it. Clayton, I guess we'll see you around sometime, and yeah.
All right.
Take it easy.
Sounds good.
Let's go, guys.
See you, Clayton.
See ya.
Hey, Clayton, so you ready to come home?
Yeah, let's go.
So, you think you want to do the contest again next year?
Yeah, I think I do.
We can get 3 seats again.
Oh, yeah, sure. Or, maybe 4 seats in case you don't do the contest again.
No, I think I'm definitely gonna do it. I was even thinking about being on a team with Dom next year.
Oh, that's an idea.
maybe I can do it.
You? No, absolutely not.
So there you have it. Wrapped up pretty nicely, I'd say. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping for a little more action. You know, the real hatred, the us versus them, the society gone wrong stuff that really gets the viewers. Instead, we just got a bunch of individuals with personal problems. What that says about life, I really don't know. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.
Yeah, this is my cat right here, and his name is Shag Bakersfield, believe it or not. Named him after Shag, the drummer. And he's very shaggy, as you can see. And look, he likes to play a bit too, just like Shag. But he doesn't play drums. He just plays, you know, plays.
This past week, I, Frankie Bozeman, was proven wrong. Like many others, I came looking for Sasquatch Jesus, but instead found a message not just in journalism, but in life. Clayton's dance moves were unforgettable and harken back to times when I was a child without a care in the world. For having cares can only lead to detriment in a human condition of care-nots. Now, if I don't get a promotion after this,
There's a lot of work that goes into running a dance competition, you know. All this paperwork, a lot of logs, files, new business cut, business beard. So, as far as the name goes, how do you feel about Sal Spaghetti Stop's annual dance competition?
That name sounds great, and I think if you added like some Greavy's pesto sauce, some basil mix, basil spread.
Well, you know we mostly use spaghetti marinara.
Yeah, just put some Greavy's pesto sauce. I think you can't really go wrong.
Well, now there's spaghetti on my paperwork. Great. All thanks to you. Oh my god, they're not gonna accept this. Now there's spaghetti all over it. Man, if everybody here was like you, there'd be spaghetti all over everything! God, you're an idiot!